well. I think like we still got a lot to fix. You know, a lot of us still haven't got like experience playing time, so like it still was like a little different out there. Like it just like we ain't used to playing. But overall, I think we did a good job. I think we just continue to like grow and just get better at it. And we'll be straight.
Worked out pretty well last year when you guys used multiple inside backers. Do you think that formula is going to translate again this year with you and the other two guys that played a lot?
Most definitely. I think me, Ryan Davis, Smael Mondon, Jamon, Sawyer, all of us just rotating, and it'll be good. Like we all have like our special abilities. Like Sawyer real fast, Pop very smart. You know, Smael very smart. Ryan Davis physical. You know. And I'm physical, I'm fast, you know, I can run around, I'm healthy. Me and Trouble both healthy, so, you know, we'll be straight.
How many WTFs did you have? Kirby was telling us about that very technical term that he has when guys have breakdowns called WTFs.
WTF? I don't know what WTF.
Okay. Maybe it's just the coaches then when they're watching the film of you guys. He was saying when there's mistakes made.
Oh, man. WTF, I ain't having it at the moment. I ain't having it at the moment.
Trezmen, how does it just feel to be back healthy going through a season, knowing that you're able to go out there and contribute just in the first place?
You know, man, it feels great out there, man. You know, like just being out there, just a blessing. You know, I'm trying to like just stay prayed up and stay healthy. You know, that's something that's not really in my control. So I'll just get treatment every day. Talk to Mr. Ron and see what I can do to just prevent that from happening. But you know, that's still out of my control. You know, that's God. So as long as I stay prayed up, man, everything should be good. Hopefully.
What do you make of what Malachi did as a true freshman, going out there playing as much as he did and playing as well as he did?
You know, man, Malachi's a beast, man. We knew that like when he first stepped on the field. You know, I mean, he young, but I mean, what we say here is you old enough. I mean, if you're good enough, you're old enough. So as long as he keep chopping, keep getting better every day, he can be just fine.
Trezmen, y'all always called it last year, I think, going to the doctor. Yeah. What did going to the doctor reveal after this game? Because obviously it looked pretty good on paper.
Yeah, it looked pretty good on paper, but going to the doctor just like fixing our mistakes, you know. They didn't score, so it made like we look like we played like not a bad game, but like you go to the doctor on Mondays and just see what you did wrong and see what could have been better. Like I could have had a possible takeaway, like he said about the pick. I could have had that. I could have added that to one of our goals, and we would have had completed our goals. We would have had 3 takeaways, but you know, just seeing what we can do better and just trying to come back for practice Monday and just working on that.
Obviously, y'all didn't have any sacks, but what was it like trying to contain Bo Nix? And you know, he didn't have that many rushing yards, scramble yards on y'all.
You know, they had a great game plan. Like they was getting the ball out really fast, and you know, we were trying to make some good in-game adjustments on just put our hands up because he was getting the ball out so fast. He did a great job of getting the ball out. That what prevented us from getting sacks, and you know.
Trezmen, after the game, Chris Smith talked about how important it was for you guys to keep Oregon out of the end zone. Just what does that do for confidence? You know, in the first game being able to. You know,
that's start at practice. You know, we got this little thing that the defense say like. We don't even want our offense in the end zone, so like we always say keep them out of the end zone, and that's a standard here. Like since Roquan was here, since David Bellamy, all of them was here. Like that's been a standard since they were here. We're just trying to hold that standard and keep anybody out of the end zone, not just Oregon, just any team out of the end zone.
How important was it do you think, or how much did you guys feed off having some of those former players on the sideline and around? Did they talk to the team, or did you get a chance to visit with them?
You know that's great. That just shows you like the connection we got here. Like I knew probably every one of the boys. Even like I ain't played with Miko, and Miko was on the sideline. I felt like I knew him. Like you feel me? So it was just like a great connection, and you could tell that like we don't just talk about it here at Georgia. Like this, we really connected for real.
We got to see a good bit of Nazir out there on Saturday. Just what have you seen from him, even going back to fall camp, and what he brings to the table?
Stackhouse is very good. You know, he's very strong, and he's gonna get better every day. You know, he's one of them guys that can move you, could stay in his gap. You can't move him that much, and he's gonna be very good if you keep working.
Kirby was talking about as far as asked about how the defense played. Kept mentioning a couple of times mentioned WTF moments in the game. Like as a player, do you know right away when a WTF moment takes place, and what about that?
Usually in my case, if I have a WTF moment, it means I beat up on the run too much and I got to turn and run. Like if we're in the zone, I turn and run and try to go find the over. But besides that, I don't think I really had no WTF moments. I think we was very prepared for the game. Our coaches had a great game plan, so it was unlikely that we didn't, but it was good that we didn't either. So.
Joker says, is that kind of a new way though for coaching, the defensive coach to kind of get y'all's attention when they mention the WTF?
You know what WTF mean?
I would think I would know what it means.
No, I don't think we had none of them moments, man. I didn't know anyone know what that means. You know, I was trying to stay away from it. I didn't want to say it, so I was going to get you to say it.
When you were on the sideline kind of watching Oregon's defense play, did you see anything like similar scheme-wise that Lanning was running? Or notice anything?
You know, when I'm on the sideline, we usually going over our scheme, so we try to match. One of our goals for this week was match the in-game adjustment. So when I'm over there on the bike, warming up my knee, and Coach Schumann on the whiteboard, and I'm just really paying attention to him. I'm not really worried about their defense in a particular setting, but I glance up, but like nothing right now. But when we go back and watch film, we'll probably see that they had some of our tendencies and stuff like that.
You're going to get this offense, obviously, all fall camp when you saw those guys score touchdowns, 7 straight possessions. Any about that surprise you at all?
Not. That's a hard question. You know, I go against them every day. You know what Kirby say, Coach Smart say every day, like, this is good on good right here, this is the best he's going to get. And, you know, and I knew them guys prepared for that moment. And I knew that what they was going to bring to the table, like, Darnell, Brock, Ladd, like just going against them every day. You're like, man, like they beat you, you got to get better. Like they some of the best in the world right now in college football. Darnell try to stay low hip on him, so I can run with him a little bit.
Yeah, the hurdle you had here.
Nah, he ain't heard of it. We can't hurt that at practice like that. Darnell's hard to bring down.
Yeah.
We kind of make a lot about starts. How much does it matter to you? I mean, obviously, you guys all rotate. You all have a role. You know, maybe whether you go first or not. But is it important to start? Would you like to start? You know.
I mean, I think everyone would like to start, but that's like a question you leave for the coaches, and you just go out there and put on the work at practice every day, and let the coaches decide who start, and they're gonna make the best choice. It's nothing personal. Like you just got to go out there and work every day. You'll deserve your spot. If you deserve it, they'll give it to you. So you just got to keep working.
What have you seen from Michael Williams this fall, working his way up to a starting spot?
Michael Williams, he's so like Nolan said, man, he's so similar to Trayvon, man. Elusive, an athlete, fast, and you know. He just got to keep working, and he's still young, and he keep working and just putting in the work at practice and listening to the coaches and being coachable. He's going to be very good.
What do you think you can improve on most from this past week?
This past week, what I can improve on, probably my communication. You know, I ain't played in some meaningful minutes, so like just being out there while the crowd loud, like it's very different. You got to be like extremely communicative. Like you got to communicate with hand gestures and with your mouth. You got to go talk to the line, tap them, tell them what to do. Like it was different. So like just being out there in offense is like some of the loudest in the country. So just being out there and communicating.
Did it feel 100%? Did you feel 100%? I think you were split. They said you were still by calf, right? I mean, which is really painful. People.
In my calf, I kind of got over that injury during the summer. That was like a minor injury. That was nothing serious. But I felt very good out there. Like I was running good. I had no pain. I felt good. I was happy. I was enjoying football at that moment. So I felt very good.
The Benz is technically a neutral field. Can you compare that atmosphere with Samford?
Can you say that again?
The Benz, where you played on Saturday, is technically a neutral field for Athens or for Georgia.
I was about to say it's kind of similar. You know, like when we playing in Atlanta, we kind of playing home. Like our fans gonna travel with us anywhere, everywhere, and Atlanta, that's what, a 45-minute drive. That's nothing. That's basically a home game there. So it's kind of similar to Samford and Stanford.
Trezmen, is it going to feel any different playing your first game back at Samford as a national championship, or is it more going to be strictly business focused on this season?
It's always strictly business. You know, just prepare for our opponent. We're not worried about nothing last year. Like, and that we get that we are defending champions, but like we can't depend on last year. Like last year ain't what got us here. Fall camp is what got us here. Like our scrimmages, spring ball got us here. So we gotta just focus on us and just go out there with a business mindset and just be ready to attack.
You talked about some WTFs and what you think you can improve on. What's something that you and the linebackers did really well with that?
So we did really well. I think we did really well being connected. Like if you go back and watch the film, every time when Chris caught his pick, like he come to the sideline, we all run into him, we connected. Even the players that didn't play, like I remember being in that situation when I didn't play, and I felt kind of drowsy. But when somebody catch a pick or get a TFL or anything, you just feel something shocking. You just got to go put a hand on the helmet. So it felt good out there.
How much does it mean having somebody's extra experience as Chris back there protecting you guys in the secondary?
You know, it feels great. Chris is a great player. Malachi is a great player. Tyke, who was Dan. You know, having all them guys back there, man, it's like it make your job easier. You got to communicate with them. They know all the checks and the signals and everything. They can help us communicate better. So it's great to have them boys back there.
Thanks, everybody.
Appreciate y'all.